You would go over there. I'm not sure how to approach this private property. You don't just go in. I guess if you had to, you would go over there. I'll see if they come out. If they come and talk to me, I'll talk to them. Hey guys, what's up? Quad State Cameras. I was over here. I'm reminiscing. I'm in a property over here. This is like a farm. I haven't been here in quite a while. This was like a family farm that I used to come here when I was a kid. It got sold. I think in the late 80s. My dad sold it and then he somehow acquired it back. I guess the guy didn't pay. He stopped paying, so he got the farm back. He just had to pay the taxes. I'm not really sure how that works. That dock is new. Oh, they got a little nice fire pit over there. This was part of a flooding thing. This pond was not here originally. My dad made a deal with the federal government. They paid half the price and they paid for it. If you go over here, there's almost like a dike over here. And when it goes past a certain point, there's like a level thing. I forgot what they call it. It's like the hole, or once the level rises, it'll start emptying out and going into the field over there, like a valley almost. There's no real properties over there. Yeah, but I've been wanting to come over here. I asked my older brother how to get here. I wasn't really sure. I wasn't really sure the name. I got the name wrong, by the way. I thought it was Elroy or Mauston. These are two towns I remember we used to go and do stuff in. They're around here, but they're not exactly here. You can get out, boy. There's no bear around here that's gonna attack you, boy. What? I had signal. I don't know. You got the key, right? Okay. So the house used to be white. They did improve the house when my dad had it. He kind of left it where it looked original. Oh, I did? Ah. The house used to be white. This house. It's kind of a wood color. They made it look like a log cabin wood, like a wood. It's got a deck on it. It looks nice. And there's a fire pit, a big one over there. They got a big fire pit.
Where used to jag off at?
What?
Where would you jag off?
I was a kid. I didn't jag off.
No? Fucking jag
I probably did, but I didn't have the ability of spilling the seed yet. We used to catch fish over here, the panfish.
Yeah.
We used to catch the panfish. You'd catch all kinds of shit, but the panfish they would be like the size of your hand. And we used to I knew how to clean them. I still do how to I know how to clean the fish. I know how to take the scales off, cut the head off, degut them.
Why did he sell it?
I guess he got tired of it. He sold it. He sold it to a military guy. I remember the guy was involved with the military. The guy stopped making payments on it. He got it back because the guy stopped making payments. He was able to basically recall it back, seize it or whatever it is. Then he got it back.
Who?
My dad. And all he had to pay was the taxes that were owed on it. And he got it back. That wasn't a bad deal. And then some shit happened. I remember the IRS fucking did some shit. There was some IRS deal, some IRS thing, and he basically offered it up to the IRS.
Who?
My dad.
Yeah?
Yeah. What when the IRS is getting on your ass, what the fuck else are you gonna do?
You a pussy? How about that?
I guess it's hard to stand up to the IRS. They get you. Now they want the IRS to be armed. You know why they want that shit? An IRS, they can imagine it. An IRS coming to a place like this, telling you that they're gonna do this and that, they're gonna threaten you. You might not leave that place alive, boy. Continue looking at it. That well, I'm positive is fake. It's probably just for show. They didn't do anything with the path down, the little driveway down. There used to be a barn over here, a big red one. It was old. It was an older barn. I used to go and play with it. It used to have a hay bales, and my dad had it set up where we could kind of get in there and you could play. It was almost like a maze, like with a tunnel and maze. Yeah, see, this is private property. I ain't going in there. Says it's a fish hatchery. There's a culvert over there. I don't remember that culvert being there. There used to be cows in the back of there. They weren't our cows, but they were there. They used to lease the land. I think this building was here. On this side was the barn. The barn fell down. There's a lot of Amish here. My dad used to, he was going to make a deal with the Amish. He wanted to come in and take the barn down. And yeah, they were going to take the barn down, but he wanted to save the wood. I guess at the time there was a demand for the wood that's like naturally aged. That wood, people use it for like the insides of buildings. I don't know if that's still a thing. I've never got into that. One day the barn fell down, so that was it. He was gonna then use the Amish to build a barn. You ever see the movie Witness? How they build a barn? They do that shit in a day. That didn't happen either. I guess whatever happened, he was doing business with the Amish. People didn't like it. They don't like the Amish here because the Amish, they claim the Amish don't pay taxes if they still use these roads. This road used to be a dirt road, by the way. The gravel rocks. But yeah, he wanted us to see it. We didn't see that barn, but I did witness a barn get put up, and it happens in literally in like a day. When they get in there, they get over there, and that barn, by the end of the day, that barn is done. When he did business with the Amish, he used to drive onto their property. I didn't realize how disrespectable that was. I don't think he knew or gave a shit. He said he's paying them money doing business with them. They're just gonna have to deal with it, and they did. There's a channel, Eli Loader. He was a ex-Amish. He's now a truck driver. He's like a Christian guy. He preaches and he talks about the Amish ways, and he's involved with some stuff talking about some of the dark side of the Amish that they don't want to admit that's there, but he's telling it like it is, and it is there. Yeah, it's private property, so I can't get on there. Nobody's here. But I learned from him it's kind of disrespectful if you driving your vehicles on their property. And he used to come with this big ass fucking Lincoln and park it right on there. The one guy he dealt with, I think the guy's wife used to do she used to come and bring like this peanut brittle, like Amish peanut brittle is usually what they made. I mean, whatever they would bring out, I mean, I just remember it was good, and I was picky at the time as a kid. The grandfather, the Amish grandfather, he was like an older man, white beard, hat, typical Amish, but he was strong. If you held his hand, holy shit, his hand was he could probably crush your hand. Even my dad, which his hand was pretty strong, he even said, yeah, that guy's grip is pretty good.
Where are you going, boy?
I'm going this way now to go to the far edge of the property.
We're looking at you. Not hurt.
Farmhouse.
Don't worry about it. Did you hear that, boy?
What?
Something splash in the water.
Might have been a fish. They do that shit. They see a bug, they'll jump up and grab it. Kind of like what they do.
It was like somewhere where a pussy will hide out from the city. Bien feo. Bien bonito.
Fuck that shit, boy. Hey, if I had money,
We take a picture where Jay would hide in the summer.
I could do this now.
Life of a pussy.
If money was no option and I could still come out here and still have my vehicle if I want to fucking get out to the city, I could do this now.
There's like a even little pond river.
That wasn't there when they put that in. We didn't have that.
What wasn't there, Jay?
The dock, the boating dock, or fishing, or whatever. My dad put this pond in. The federal government paid half because it was for flooding. It was for flood prevention.
Yeah?
My dad made a deal with the government. They paid half. He paid half. Whatever it costed, it like doubled the value of the property because now there was a pond over here. To put this pond in. This pond wasn't here before. It's always been here as far as I knew it.
How much did it cost?
I forgot what he said, but whatever it was, he paid half. They paid half, and it was worth it because they doubled the value of the property. There used to be bluegills in there, panfish, walleye, bass. There might have been catfish. We didn't eat catfish. Fuck that. That stuff was gross to peel. Bobcat Lake Road. My knee is feeling better. I don't know if you see my videos that I'm limping sometimes. You might not be able to tell that. I did this trick I knew when I've been getting more active, being on a treadmill. The last 15 minutes on that treadmill, and I go for like an hour, I put it at a 1 mile an hour pace, and I go backwards. I put it on a slight incline, I go backwards. And that is doing a lot for my knee. My knee is not in as much pain as it used to be. I plan to go again tonight when I get back to Chicago. My kid ain't here. Junior cameras. He could care less. These fucking kids, they don't want to do shit. I came out late. I ended up just buying him some food and leaving him some cash if he wants to order some stuff. Okay, so this is the end of it right here. There's a dike. That's all land over here. So I passed the dike. I went a little bit too far. But what it is there's that thing over there. It's like a big circular drain that when the level gets too high, it'll start emptying in here. It'll start coming in here. He owned all this too. Other than for natural nature, there's not all much value for it. What? That's private property. Yeah. They take it the wrong way, you'll be lucky that all they do is call the authorities. Just assume it's private property. But you're right, they should have a sign. Like they have signs all over the front gate over there. Private property, no trespassing. It says it's a fish hatchery. That's probably just someone using it as a write-off, as a business. So they have a technically working fish hatchery. Yeah, they still have a spot where they can come in the summertime and relax.
What do you think is up there?
I don't know.
So if I go, you're not gonna go with me.
I'm not going.
Alright, I'll go.
You're gonna fuck your shoes up.
I ain't no pussy. Dave's pussy now.
Yep.
I'm gonna climb that mountain.
Check this out. We haven't seen one fucking car drive by. See, if money was no option, I could do this. I could come up here, live up here, fuck all that shit. As long as I have my internet, my vehicle, so I can get back in the city. What?
There's no Cristiano. Yeah, there's a swing. Gary wants to swing on the swing like a little pussy.
There's two swings. Look at that. There's a picnic table. There's a boat. We did have a boat. There's a fire pit. Look at all that firewood over there.
But it is pretty. It is nice.
Oh yeah, this video ain't gonna do it justice.
Nope. Se ve como. If you were to see it, I know you'll say, "Damn, Robert, I would love it to be here." It's kind of hard to believe. If I'm there for it. Tienes todo ahí. Por aire.
Yeah, but that's it, guys. Quad stay cameras. Done with this building. That's new too. That building, like right there. That's I'm not sure what that is, but that's it's got an air conditioner too. So whatever it is, it might be like the office. That building's new too. And look, it's got an air conditioner on there. That might be when the place is open. Like the hit that says it's a fish hatchery.
What's the fish hatchery?
That says this is a fish hatchery when you go to that gate over there.
Which one?
There's a gate. Go down there, like the gate that goes down. You'll see on the sides it says it's a fish hatchery.
Let's go see.
Go see it. Here, come on.
You hear them? They're coming this way. Alright, bye. Off-road cars are coming, Jake. Yeah.
Oh. At the time, my dad he owned everything like he owned like everything here. If you went up that hill, you could everything you could see he owned it. I don't know if he owned that stuff.
Over that hill?
There was a farm. There used to be cows when I was a kid. There used to be cows on that property. They had a gate blocking them, so they couldn't get on to where we were at. Yeah. But yeah, I used to be able to walk like 20 feet from this house, and there'd be that house right there. There'd be cows up there.
Would you go up the hill?
Would I go up the hill?
Yeah.
At the time, no, because he leased that property. It technically was their property, even though he owned it. We didn't go. The only thing we were able to do was go talk to the cows. Like he knew the cows would come to him. They never came to me. He'd go, "Here, boss." They call him a boss. "Hey, boss. Here, boss." And the cows would come.
This one's here too?
This building was not here.
No. What do you think that is?
I think it's some type of an office for his fish hatchery. They built it. It says it's a fish. Go by the gate. You'll see all the signs. I think that building was part of the original barn that stood here. Another thing that was here.
How about in the winter? How is it? Must be dangerous with the snow. Maybe it'll fall on you in the hills. No.
No, you won't fall. But if you don't know how to drive, you can certainly slip off. Did you see some of them areas of the road that you go down? It's like nothing there. Yeah, it could be dangerous. You drove very slow, is what you did. When the roads were like the gravel rocks,
What does it say?
you probably put chains. It says right there.
What?
Fish hatchery, private fish hatchery. The yellow sign.
Oh yeah. So,
One time there was a Volkswagen bus that was always there. I think it just stayed there.
what about over there?
He had it moved away one day.
Huh?
There was a Volkswagen bus that was over there. It never moved. It was just there. I don't think he ever got a chance to do anything with it. I think someone paid him to just come and take it. That building wasn't there either. If this wasn't part of the original barn, this would have been built soonly afterwards. Because if I recall correctly, the barn had there was a pit. It was dug into it. There was like these big doors underneath the thing that there was like more space underneath. I think to put equipment if you had to put it in there. Let's go to Welsh Road now, boy. Like right up the road. What the fuck was that? Is that a bat? I can't tell if that's a bat's on the roof. No, that's just a bird. Nothing around you. Just fucking bugs and shit. There's nothing there. There's just some fucking mosquitoes fucking flying around. I just saw a mosquito. They're coming at me too, boy. They're hitting me too. Let's get going. Let's see. What?
Something like this right there. We'll put the mailbox, something like that.
That wasn't there either.
So how would you like if we put it?
We had a metal gate. I don't remember all this. This is all new. They just did that so it looks nicer. It serves no real purpose. Look, does that gate keeping somebody out? No. Oh, you look at it. You could walk in there. I'm not going to do it. They're probably staring at us right now on the camera. It says there's a camera. I'm sure there's cameras somewhere. Maybe they just care about you walking onto the property. Okay, I'm going to go see where my uncle's house was at. He passed away, but he bought a real nice house.
Would you stay?
Me, yeah. If I could find a way to fucking live, yep.
Right here.
On this thing?
Yeah. Still recording?
Yeah, sure, why not? I would stay, but I think that's an office. A fish hatchery. I'm going to look that up. Wonowoc Fish Hatchery. See if there's a business that comes up. Someone I can contact. Now I'm wondering if that's certainly the spot where the house is. I don't know if they just tore the house down and redid it. Or what. But that's certainly the spot. Let's go to Welsh Road, boy, before the fucking bugs start coming out. Okay, guys, Quad State Cameras, I'm out. I'll put another video out or add to this one the other property, which is only like minutes away. I don't have it.
What?
I don't have it.
You left the pie.
Oh, fuck, okay. Quad State Cameras, Wonowoc. This is the town. I guess this is the main town. That farmhouse I spent summers in was a part of Wonowoc. I think this might be Juneau County it's called. Look, there's a Trump sign. Look at this old building over here. It's a bar. The mayor's place. Bar and grill. Wonowoc branch. A gas station. Oh, that's an old fucking sign. That's not even the original. That's not a 2024 sign. That's a Trump. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe a Trump. Okay, never mind. I thought I saw the PNC. I thought it said Pence, but it doesn't. It says Vance. That asshole. I thought that was an old sign. That's a Vance sign. I thought it said Pence. They got food over there, boy. Look at that tree line. This is beautiful over here. I'm going, boy. I'm trying to keep you out of my shot. Yeah, he's friendly. See, he waved at me. I waved like this. He waved at me. The Bible said, boy, that in the last days, that when the angel blows his trumpet, that's going to signify the end of the world, when the tribulation will begin. I think it was mistranslated. You know how they translate it as trumpets? I think it meant trumpets. They don't do that pussy shit up here. They don't do that shit up here.
Well, nice kind of strong still. Get the library, boy.
Go see how much the wood is.
It's not bad, boy. This is a nice little town. I like it. One. How about if other Christians came and live over here?
I don't know. If the wood is more than $5, that's not even worth it.
No. Let's go get some cookies, boy. What are you doing, boy?
Nothing.
The fuck you walking on?
I'm walking around. I'm gonna shut it off because I don't know if they want me recording in there. What?
You can't tell how it looks. Maybe that is cherry wood.
It was cherry wood. It would probably cost a little bit more.
The smell of it here. It reminds me of Mexico. Something. I'm not sure what it is. Something of the smell. Reminds me of Mexico.
Maybe. I mean, take a walk in this town while I still got some sunlight. Okay, guys, Wonowoc, Wisconsin. What came out of Wonowoc? I couldn't tell you. I'm not really sure if anyone famous came out of Wonowoc. I guess you can look that up. Yep. I'll just walk the main strip over here and then walk back.
Jay, do me a favor. Hold this.
What's up? Got a hole.
Real quick. Hold on. I grabbed the wrong car, man. I really like the design.
Yeah, come on. Fucking do what you gotta do so I can put this shit back.
Fuck up. Nah, man. I'm a fucking car.
Was it a coffee?
Yeah, I grabbed the wrong damn car, man. Big fucking deal, man. Fuck. Alright, take the car. I mean, let's go.
Yeah, I think Elroy was the town. I remember Elroy being more the town where my uncle owned some property, like in town. Other than that house I was looking for that I never did find. Maybe it was. I thought it was Welsh Road. I gotta ask my older brother. Was Welsh Road or Radkey Road? I don't think there is a Radkey Road. And it's getting too dark. There's no point in going back. I'm happy because my leg ain't bothering me as much anymore. I mean, it still does, but it's like a totally different. I'm gonna do that shit again tonight if I get back early enough. Wanna Be Fit Fitness Center. I bet you they're closed. Everything fucking closes early in these small ass towns. Oh yeah.
Why?
It's how they do it. They don't give a fuck about you. You're gonna fucking be there when they're there.
Corkscrew right here, boy.
Yeah. Honey's Tavern. Well, look, they don't really have a real closing time Friday and Saturday. It's just like whenever. You can't do that in Illinois. You have to have a stated closing time.
You gotta sit in one.
Yeah, I'll sit in one. I don't want to sit together because it looks gay. I'll sit in one of the other ones. It could be perceived as gay. Maybe. I don't want to do it. Two dudes. Nothing wrong with being gay. It's just not me. And this is a small town. I don't know if they look friendly towards stuff like that. Like on Brokeback Mountain, what supposedly happened to that one character. What's his name? Jake Gyllenhaal, his character. Across the street while I can. Here's the other side of town. ABI Insurance Agency. The warehouse. That must be a clothing store. The laying pipe, standard pipe services. That's who you call when you need pipe laid. Cigarettes. Oh man, woe is me. Here we go. Resting up. Ice cream and treats. Wanna be fit. Look, the Wanna Be Fit is right next to the ice cream and treats. So they're telling the people at ice cream and treats they need to go work out. The people that are going to Wanna Be Fit, trying to do the right thing, are going to be tempted when they get out due to the ice cream and treats. This area over here, that's there. Wonowoc, Wisconsin. I'm not sure what the demographic is. Racially, I presume it's mostly white. As far as the income level, I am not sure. It's probably a mix. There's probably people here that have money. Some of these farmers, these business owners, they got money. And then there's probably some skilled workers that they're skilled. And because they're skilled, they demand good pay from these farmers and business owners. And there's probably people that are struggling. Elderly people. That's a thing, by the way. That's like that's like something that's going on. Here's one of these ATVs coming by or something. I think he went the other way. Yeah, but that's it. Quad state cameras. I just went on a little road trip. Wanted to see the farmhouse I grew up in. Tried to see my uncle's house. These people passed away. It's been years, and I don't really talk to some of the other people. They were all older than me. My uncle was an older man. My dad was an older man. The uncle, I think, if these people were alive now, they would have been in their 80s and 90s. I think I do have some. I guess they would have been cousins that are in their 60s. I know one died. I remember that. And I have another cousin that I'm thinking she'd be a woman in her 30s now. He ended up sleeping with the mailman. You know the joke about the mailman, like the women sleep with the mailman when the husband's away. Her mom was married to a mailman, I should say. My uncle was sleeping with the mailman's wife, and he ended up with that little baby girl that's now in her 30s. I forgot her name. Even if I did know it, I can't. I wouldn't really be mentioning it. But yeah, quad state cameras. I am done. Like, subscribe, comment. Let me know if you want to see more of these. It would help. It's free. It don't cost much. And these trips, I'll be honest, it's not easy. We in an economy. We're back about 4 years ago under the one guy, and the gas was like cheap. We're under the new guy that the gas is like really expensive, and he just don't give a shit because it's not coming out of his pocket. But I am out. Quad state cameras reporting for duty. I am out. I might put another part of the video up. We're gonna go get something to eat at the Dells. We're not that far from Wisconsin Dells. I want to see the Paul Bunyan restaurant. Maybe Ponderosa, because they do have a Ponderosa there. Then we're just gonna drive straight back. Take care, guys. Peace.